everybody, and welcome to the show all the MAGA conspiracists call as much fun as dating your younger cousin. It's the 42 Show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this massive munge of news tonight. The stories we're not going to cover tonight, the iRobot director claims Elon Musk is stealing her ideas and poses incredibly similar photos of the sci-fi decorations and Tesla's own stuff. Yeah, it's like very similar. Yeah, it's a robot. Yeah, it's like nobody's never ever done a robot before.
Yeah.
A restaurant in Massachusetts had to apologize after reenactors sat in the restaurant dressed as Nazis.
Oh,
World War II reenactors. And the problem is in Massachusetts, how would you know? How would you know they're just not Nazis? And mud, beer, and cash as the annual wife carrying championship takes Maine by storm. Sounds great.
I actually have that one. What do you think?
You are carrying your ex.
Yeah.
One last quick story. An irate sheriff calls for backup after Burger King messes up his order and squad cars show up with sirens blaring.
Yeah, imagine that, all over a milkshake. But when it comes to outrage and getting angry and stuff, Emperor Trump takes the reins again. He provoked a super angry backlash from Democrats after calling for the U.S. Armed Forces to be turned against his political adversaries when voters go to the poll at next month's presidential election. This guy is unhinged. You cannot use the military to go after your enemies within your own borders. He doesn't even understand. In comments that further fueled fears of an authoritarian crackdown if he does recapture the White House, the Republican nominee said the military or National Guard should be deployed against opponents that he called the enemy within when the election takes place on the 5th of November. He singled out California Congressman Adam Schiff, who was the lead prosecutor in the ex-president's first impeachment trial, as posing a bigger threat to a free and fair election than foreign terrorists or illegal immigrants. But that's who he's been going at for how long now? So now all of a sudden this Adam guy is the big... Trump's comments came in response to a question on possible election chaos, triggered an angry reaction from Kamala Harris's campaign, which likened them to previous remarks that he would be a dictator on day one. He's been saying this. He's laying it out like Hitler in Mein Kampf. I shit you not. Yeah. Read it.
He's still saying it. He's still saying it, no matter how bad it sounds.
Totally. And he still claims that the election was stolen from him, even though he lost. It's pretty narrow right now in the polls, depending on the left or right leaning of a site you look at. It's pretty close, right? And after initially saying election chaos would not come from his side, Trump launched a total attack on it. Oh, shit. I just hit the space bar and scrolled what I was reading. Sakes.
He's lost it.
Yeah, I totally lost here. Here we go. The Maria, whatever her name is, was interviewing, raised the possibility of outside agitators or immigrants that could possibly do something about election results. His response was, I think the bigger problem are that people from within. We have some very bad people. We have some sick people. And it should be very easily handled by, if necessary, the National Guard, or if really necessary, the military, because they can't let this stuff happen. No. There's whole things in law, and I don't know if it's in American Constitution or something, but there's a whole thing that pretty much lays out the fact that the military is not for within the borders use. That's National Guard and stuff. Isn't that how it works?
Well, even if that's true, I mean, he's not president, so True. He can't call on the military. He's not commander in chief. So in doing so, he is literally inciting insurrection.
Yeah. But yeah, he literally thinks that people he don't like just because reasons, should be hunted down by these people. And there's some other quotes here in this story. Harris had a little quote, a second Trump term would be a huge risk for America and dangerous. Donald Trump is increasingly unstable and unhinged, and going after this whole authoritarian, thing. There's some others here that talk about how his behavior is very much the authoritative dictators, like I call the Legion of Doom, Putler and his buddies, right? So
it kind of makes you wonder at this point in the election, with so many people still supporting Trump. Do you think if Putin was actually ran for president, he'd have done really well?
Yeah,
Hitler,
yeah.
Or Stalin, they'd have been great candidates.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's unbelievable.
He got this madman who wants to be president, and they seem to be happy for it.
The Jimmy Kimmel guys sent some people down to that Coachella thing, and they were talking to them about different election issues and how they felt about them. And their responses were always hardcore Trump. But then when they were asked to describe what that issue is, not one of them had a fucking clue what they were talking about. No, it was unbelievable. Yeah. We should have brought that on. We'll show it on Thursday.
Yeah, or after show. That's after show material.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so where are you off to here? Yeah.
The Taliban ban. Yes, look at them having a lovely day out. Well, the Taliban has announced. You're doing it again. The Taliban has announced a new photography ban on images of all living things, reinforcing the regime's strict interpretation of Islamic law. The Ministry of Propagation of Virtue and the Prevention of Vice, PVPV, which oversees the enforcement of Islamic law in Afghanistan, said this restriction would be implemented gradually across the country, like a day. Saiful Islam Khyber, the spokesperson for the PVPV, explained that the ban is intended as a guidance rather than coercion, urging people to align with the Taliban's beautiful interpretation of the Sharia. Despite the new rules, Taliban officials continue to post photographs of individuals on social media.
There's no way their old book that tells them what to do has anything to do with photography in it. There's one line of text somewhere that refers to false idols, and they're interpreting it as this.
I have no idea what part they're interpreting, but yeah, there's no section on photography. I'm pretty sure they didn't even know very much about that when it was first
Thou
written.
shall not Kodak.
Definitely no Fuji. The ban comes with additional guidelines for journalists, prohibiting them from publishing images of people and instructing media outlets not to contradict Islamic law or ridicule Islam. Oh, oops, we better not do that. In some regions, that's not ridiculing it. In some regions, such as Kandahar, officials have previously imposed similar restrictions, but now journalists report that similar directives are being extended nationwide. And the impact on media in Afghanistan has already diminished since the Taliban's return in 2021. Their numbers are down from like 8,500 media people to about 5,000 today. And obviously, very few of those are women. And they are getting pushed out more and more as well. Yes, it's very, very, very strange. Very, very strange.
Those guys are so fucked up. This is obviously a picture of some women because you can't tell, right? Anybody who forces half of their population to look like that on a daily basis because you're not allowed to be seen or whatever. It's just,
yeah. I mean, the women on the go on the TV. Well, a lot of them aren't allowed to go on radio because they're barred from having their voices aired on television or radio, and they have to be wear masks for the female television presenters who don't say anything. So that's useful.
Weird.
How fucked up is that?
Weird. There's no way some old book has anything in it that remotely equates to you're not allowed to have your voice over the airwave because you're female. Fuck them.
Yes. But of course, they don't want them, you eyeing up their beautiful women. So they're going to keep them covered up. But meanwhile, they're still enforcing, child marriages and forced marriages.
I know.
So,
the reason they do this is because they're all murderous, rapist, bastard fucks.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, that's, Trump said that, I'm pretty sure. He said
or at least the children said it about him. I don't know.
But we're not going to take the mick out of Islam. Just take the mick out of the Taliban.
I'm only taking the mick out of those total extremist fools that act this way. People that just do religion properly, you're all fine. I don't care. But that kind of bullshit, I don't care who you're worshiping. It's stupid. Speaking of stupid, we got Trump again.
Hello.
Yeah. So you know how Trump kind of treats Fox News as like his comfy old pair of slippers, and whenever he wants to go and be a jackass towards people, he uses them as his personal media relations team. Well, he's livid at them now. He went crazy on Fox News in a series of social media posts claiming the conservative leading network has grown weak and soft on Democrats after the network announced it will interview Vice President Kamala Harris. Trump posted on social media that Fox News anchor Brett Baier, who will interview Harris on Wednesday, is too soft on the left. In a separate post, Trump claimed that Harris spokesperson Ian Sams virtually owns Fox now and took shots at several Fox News personalities, including Neil Cavuto, I think it might be. Lion Harris has widely chosen Brett Baier of Fox News to do a much-needed interview because he is considered to be fair and balanced through often very soft to those on the cocktail circuit. Now I get what I'm trying to say here. Was one of Trump's posts.
You always stumble over cock.
Yeah, well, no, the way they worded it just got me a little dyslexic, and I couldn't make sense of how it was going to end properly. He added he would prefer to see her interviewed by a more hard-hitting journalist. Like, when have you ever let yourself have that happen, Trump? He's
just hanging out with YouTubers at the minute.
No, what an absolute dork. In the other post, Trump wrote that Fox has totally lost its way and attacked anchors Shavuto, Eric Shawn, and Arthur Neville, while also going on other Democrats who go on Fox. How much time does Ian Sams, senior advisor to Lion Harris, spend on Fox News? He put. He also called Sams a just below average guy and blamed Democrats who go on Fox News, and there's a few names here, for negatively impacting the election.
Well, that's funny though, because even Fox News at least try to be balanced. They're not. Yeah, we know that. But just having her on for an interview, he
loses his shit as if somehow that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I love how everybody who crosses his path in a bad way is now low intelligence, not very smart and whatnot. Yeah. It's his go-to thing when he doesn't have shit to say, right? Just
he's writing a list of people's names. He's got a little book.
He's making a list. Checking it twice.
He might have just start with the telephone directory, which is I'm all on the list.
Yeah. Oh man. He just writes his own script though, as it pertains to comedy. Guy's fucking crazy. Speaking of crazy.
From one massive cock to another massive cock. Because Russell Brand has sparked controversy by promoting and selling magic amulets that claim to shield wearers from Wi-Fi signals and other evil energies, such as those found in airports. Available in the Shills store and priced at approximately £180, which is $239 or 4,000 Canadian dollars. These amulets are now part of brand's new image as a I'll say that again, a right-wing Christian influencer. It's so hard to say that about Russell Brandon, Christian influencer, just because he thinks he looks like Jesus.
But it was a pothead.
He's a twat. What religion is that? In a video advertisement, he humorously references characters from the Chronicles of Narnia and touts the amulet's proposed power to protect against harmful electromagnetic fields while showing off exaggerated feats of strength. Oh dear, that sounds like a flat earther we used to know. But Brand's promotional video has attracted both attention and ridicule online, with social media's mocking his claims and labeling him a grifter. Oh, you think? And many questions about the validity of the product and poke fun at the idea of a magic amulet protecting anyone from Wi-Fi signals. Because Brand claims, wait for it, Brand claims, as you know, airports are full of Wi-Fi and all sort of evil energies. Think of all the phones out there, all of the signals, corruptible and corrupting.
Notice in this picture, he's wearing a wireless microphone.
Yes, he is. Bluetooth. And he also says, you should get one of these amulets, but look, particularly if you're planning to go to an airport anytime soon, because the bloody things are full of lethal signals. All those lethal signals in airports that everybody is dropping dead from every single day.
Oh, like your plane's late? It's just...
What the fuck is he on about?
He is a raving lunatic now. He is a prop moron. Look, right there. He's wearing one of those DJI or Rode wireless microphones clipped to his damn shirt. That's that black thing. That's what he's wearing.
He's wearing his amulet, so he's all right.
Yeah, actually, well, there's nothing on his arm, but he's got a couple of crosses hanging. Notice one cross hangs lower than his low-cut shirt to make sure that it hangs out, but you see the other one as well. Like, it's hilarious. This is so manufactured. You're an idiot.
Yeah, he is. Unbelievable following he's got as well. Absolutely unbelievable. The amount of people who listen to him. Yeah, it's massive. Massive following. Unbelievable. Yeah, but yeah, he's an absolute raging
It's like
cop.
Kanye West having a line of women outside his bedroom looking for an evening of fun.
Well, on that subject, he is still under accusations of rape, assault, and emotional abuse during the height of his fame. Though Brand has denied these accusations.
Wow!
Yeah. I'm sure they're still looking into it, and they're gonna crucify him. So he'll love that.
Wow!
See, I am Jesus now. Put me on a cross.
You can put nails through my hands, but my amulet will save me. $49.95 on my store.
He'd be the one that was selling his fingers and his blood after he's been crucified. Brand's fingers.
I'm going to do an impersonation of somebody that's doing a satisfied customer little video on his website. Look, my amulet saved me and my intellectualism and kept me safe. And I know it's true because it's made in the same factory as my Trump watch.
Well, I mean, the thing is, that's a fair review, because buy his amulet and you will not die of Wi-Fi. I can guarantee it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and just like Lisa Simpson's rock, it keeps tigers away too.
In fact, I'll send you an Apple phone with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connection, and it protects you from Wi-Fi and Bluetooth just as well. It's got an app on it.
Yeah.
But as it will sell the amulet app, so you don't have to buy a physical app.
Yeah,
Amulet.
We have an app that's called the Amulet, and it uses all the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi signals it can from the phone to go out and track other ones and make them go away, and
and sends us all their information.
Yeah. $30 a month, totally worth it. So
that'd be funny if he did actually like come out with an amulet that is actually Bluetooth connected.
Yeah, to protect you from evil Wi-Fi's. Just pair it with your smartphone. What?
Yeah, and I can sell you information.
Yeah. So here, this is people trying to get to or from Donald Trump's Coachella thing. No, they must be going to it because that's during the day. But what happened was
they're going to it because there's a bus.
Yeah, well, that's just it. So they had all kinds of buses to round people up and take them out into the desert for this big event. And then when the event was over, they seemed to only have a couple of buses to get everybody back. Round trip took 30 minutes and people were stuck for hours in the desert heat waiting to get out of there. The whole whack of them started to walk just to get back. And Trump afterwards on his social media and whatnot, his social media team was talking about what a great success it was. You know, it was unbelievable. They just left everybody fucked at the end of it. Didn't give a rat's ass.
Well, this is the funny thing because they, okay, we're talking about busing people in. These are people who are parked far away. And they're just like moving them in on bus, from the car parks. It's what they all do. So when they claim that Kamala's busing people in, she's doing exactly the same thing. It's the same thing. But here's the thing: they organise those buses.
Yeah,
they certainly then they organise the buses to bus the people in. Yeah. Didn't give a shit about them afterwards.
No, and lots were elderly because they're Republicans, right?
Yeah, no, I've seen the video of this, the aftermath. And just like seas of people. I mean, he had a fairly large crowd, and
another
like 40 people on a bus, maybe 50, and there's like hundreds and hundreds of people.
He was also on social media bragging that he had like 100,000 people show up or something. No, you had
they're still there.
No, but he had permits for 15,000. So,
okay,
yeah, absolutely stupid.
Oh dear.
Yeah. There's one other one here because we're talking about crowds. Let me just switch over to it. This is his town hall event in Oaks, Pennsylvania. And he started to take questions, Q&A from the room. And then he decided that he was kind of just done with that and got the people to start playing music as if he was a DJ. And he literally just stood on stage, bobbing his head and danced a little bit and whatnot. And people were leaving and people just couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. Like he just turned the place into a dance hall. Yeah. It's very strange.
It's DJ night.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he stole my shtick, motherfucker.
Here's a Canadian band you've probably never heard of.
I'm sure he doesn't have good taste. But and people were leaving and they were getting really like frustrated and, they felt like their evening was wasted when they were supposed to have Q&A time with the presidential candidate. And he just stands there listening to songs and he was singing. He was having them play songs like Sinead O'Connor, Nothing Compares to You, and just standing on stage like a monument to himself. Like, what the hell, man?
It's a good job she's dead because she probably wouldn't like that.
Well, I think her estate, the caretakers of her estate are one of the people that are absolutely furious with this guy stealing their music, right?
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, I don't understand this. I mean, the people he pisses off at his own rallies by just doing these stupid things with the buses and the dancing. Whatever. And do they leave disenchanted and go, well, I'm not going to vote for him after all? Or do they go, no, I still love him because I'm an idiot?
But okay, after the town hall, you might think, well, he's tired from all these rallies and stuff. He is an older guy and give him the benefit of the doubt. But nobody that got screwed over at that Coachella appearance is going to ever think that he's capable of running the country when he can't even run his own event properly to not leave people stranded in a desert.
Yeah, can't run a bus.
Right?
The guy couldn't run a bus.
The guy couldn't even run a public school system bus network properly. right? Let alone a country. Yeah. So why don't we pull out a mushroom tip, shall we?
Yeah, we're going from one massive cock to another massive cock to another massive cock, because a sculpture of an enormous veiny phallus has been erected in a town square in Italy, outraging the online masses who deemed the colourful manhood monument disgusting. And
I must have had a lot of hard-working hands on it.
a long time to polish it up. The 39-foot-high Leaning Tower of Penis sprung up recently in the Piazza Municipio in Naples, in Italy. The rainbow-coloured Nobelisc was the brainchild of Gaetano Pesci, who died 6 months ago. And the city.
How convenient. I'm going to erect a massive cock in the middle of town and croak just before, so nobody can give me shit for it.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your last wish? Pardon. Sorry. What you want to do? What? What?
Yeah. I'm sorry. How many stories tall?
Apparently he devised the thing as an interpretation of an iconic Pulcinella character from the 17th century. God knows what was it? A massive penis? But standing alongside
obviously not a fairy. I mean, it's just.
But standing alongside the massive cock was two giant hearts pierced by Cupid's arrow.
No, those were balls.
Well, it makes you wonder. Pesci concocted the installation to express his gratitude towards the surroundings and bring out great energy both to his creative work and the people he loves. Surely he could have come up with some other way to express his gratitude than just erecting a massive cock.
No doubt, donate to charity, maybe. I mean, it's just.
But the mayor defended the artwork. He says, initially when I saw it, I thought that others have thought as well. The politician argued per local media, but the idea of the work is of a stylized representation of the relationship between Pulcinella and the hearts of Neapolitans. It's a massive cock. What kind of relationship did they have?
That's the relationship between Putler and Trump.
But don't worry. The penis will remain erect until December 19th. So plenty of time for you to go along and give it a little stroke.
There, I'm doing it in subliminal now. You don't see it, but you feel it.
Look, massive dick. Do it again. Keep doing it. You go massive dick. Oh no, that's not right. It was supposed to be your face. Oh well, screw that. Never mind.
Right. Carry on. So, in a story that we weren't going to cover, but what the hell, we'll cover it anyway. These people are really strange. Let me tell you about them. This is the North American Wife Carrying Championship. I shit you not. Well, its origins are not exactly politically correct, shall we say. More than 30 couples competed. So North America, and you can get 30 couples to compete. Well, there might have been like a round robin and stuff. Who knows, right? But the event sees competitors splash through water, leap over logs, trudge through the mud, all while carrying their partner like a sack of potatoes. That's what it says. It is believed to be based on a 19th century Finnish legend involving a man known as somebody. It's from Finland. I'm not going to try. Whose gang was known to pillage villages and carry away the women. Must have been slick chicks or tough dudes. Traditionally, the Finnish event. Why are we having the North American of this event when everything in the lore seems to be from Finland?
No idea.
But traditionally, it was male competitors carrying women. But in this days, it's just partners. Nobody seems to give a shit anymore. So I'll give them that. At least they're keeping up with the times. Most carry their partner. Let me switch, see if I can get this to, wrong way. There's another picture here, isn't there? Maybe I have to go this way. Yeah. See this guy here where she's kind of like, licking his butt track or something, and he's got her. That's how most of them actually do this, because it seems to be the best way. Although he seems to need his hands, so I'm not sure I understand that. But if they're hanging on by their arms, you're probably just going to be like blue and asphyxiated by the time you're done. But this is real.
I love how she's hanging onto his cock.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. He's probably got here. You want to get a close up in on that? Look, she's grabbed him by the humdinger and she's holding on, man.
That's why you did to the vent, because it's the first time she's touched it in 30 years.
Yeah. But so wife carrying championships.
Well, it's a good job that Italian artist didn't come up with the concept of this, because you'd probably already been dressed up in a massive inflatable penis.
Imagine that. Like those Godzilla suits everybody's always wearing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta have the Shills annual blow up cock and balls competition, right? Yeah.
Bring your vaginas, big inflatable massive vaginas.
Bring your girlfriend. Bring her mommy. Don't let this be you.
Ouch. Yes, because breakdancers have been warned about the potential risk of developing a condition known as breakdance bulge or headspin hole due to repeated headspins. This follows a recent case where a dancer developed a cone-shaped mass on the scalp after 2 decades of practicing the move. The man, now in his 30s, experienced discomfort and self-consciousness over the mass, and leading him to seek medical attention. And after ruling out cancer and other conditions, doctors diagnosed the growth as an overuse injury caused by years of intense head spins. He underwent successful surgery to remove the mass, and he reported being happy with the results.
Yeah, but did it screw with his breakdancing? Did he have to learn the spin? Because I bet he was doing a thing where he used it like the bit of a top, and he was,
when you look at it, you think, well, that might be an advantage.
Yeah, imagine that though. Every 3 or 4 years, you have to get custom baseball caps made that are just a little bit taller.
What you should have done is got the doctors to fit a bearing in there, and he's going to be spinning all the time.
Dude, I've got a scientific theory that's going to blow the world wide open. You heard it here first. But the real reason that some peoples back in prehistory had like elongated skulls is not because of some ancient alien BS thing. No. It's because they are the original breakdancers, and they didn't know. They didn't have CAT scans and stuff, right?
Breakdancing for thousands of years.
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is about this, I mean, I'm pretty sure breakdancing used to be very, very popular back in a time called the 80s. But you can remember that. And why are we only just hearing about this now? Why was there not like thousands of cases of kids with this head spin hole?
I actually have a thought on this. It could be that due to the damage you do as a youngster doing that, over time, this is what happens as kind of like a defense in the body or something, right? Fuck, he might do it again. Okay, we need a bigger bulge,
Is this why kids who do that sort of thing wear the baseball caps, like really, really small, and they're just like sitting on the top of their head?
Does this mean that somebody that has a lot of sex has a bigger mushroom tip than somebody that doesn't have a lot of sex?
Don't ask me.
Obviously, I don't know either. So.
Come back into the comic section. Let us know if you have a massive mushroom tip because of a large amount of sex. You can come in as anonymous. Yeah, use your soccer card.
Yeah. Where are we going here? Oh, you know what? Oh no, wait a minute. I got one here. So we've been talking about how AI and all the companies bringing out massive new large language model AIs and stuff are all saying this will not affect our workforce and we will be using it to enhance, not detract from human workers and stuff. Well, we can already call bullshit on that. Because TikTok, ByteDance, that own them, are laying off hundreds of people in Malaysia and a couple other spots as well, because they're modernizing their workflow for moderation and whatnot to use AI instead of humans. So in no time, TikTok will be bleeding people. I would say X as well, except, Musk already fired 2/3 of them, so there's nobody left to get rid of. But you know what I mean? This is going to be rampant. You're going to have way less people working at burger joints because there's going to be AI taking your orders and whatnot, and a whole whack of people that actually need those jobs aren't going to have those jobs anymore. It's not going to be a good thing in like 5 years when a whole whack of people that need low-end jobs don't have those jobs anymore.
I heard about the burger chains have already got rid of the ordering mostly. I think it's drive-ins.
Yeah, well, not around here, but it's getting there. But vote with your wallets. Tell these people, they all have little comment things. Tell them, this is BS. And we know that all this AI background, the huge servers, the cost of running it, cooling these huge data centers and all this stuff costs so much money that these companies aren't going to really save a lot when it comes to the labor of a minimum wage worker. But it's easier to deal with an AI than a jerk-off employee and stuff. That's what's really going on here.
Now, I wouldn't worry about it, Dick, because now all those low-paid employees are free to lead a life of creativity, artistry, musicianship. Then they can do all that now. They don't have to do their low-end jobs, and they can just do all that. No,
this isn't Star Wars. This isn't Star Trek. So what you actually said is crime and drugs. So that's good. All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's see here. Nick Suter is interviewing Greg Terry tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So 45 minutes?
Is that on Fox News?
No. And I am personally going to tell Nick that you equated him to Fox News. I guarantee.
I meant to say what the Fox News.
But yeah, he's going to be doing an interview with Greg Terry, which will be really cool. And tomorrow, there's a thing going on where Greg Terry and myself will be doing a little chat with Viper over in Blonde Bombshellers thing. But if you're not a part of it, you can't really be a part of it because I think it's kind of private and stuff. But maybe some of it will get released in clips and stuff. I don't really know how it's going to go on, but I'm going to have fun. I'm going to be there.
Yeah, that's a shame because I heard you were all going to be doing on roller skates, which would be quite a weighted interview.
I actually can roller skate, buddy. I was born in 70. I can do it. Let's get out of here. We got to thank the team on the way out. And as usual, we do it in the credits. Thanks to everybody who joined us tonight. And we will see y'all Thursday.
Bye-bye. Kissy kisses.
Remember, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
Or dandy.
A big shout out to our team who do everything for us in the background: research, moderators, run shows, all kinds of stuff, man. We got Annette, BJ Steenet, Shayna Caldwell, Chris Lundy, and Super Chat Matt. So big shout out to the team, everybody. Let's thank them in the live chat.
Oh, are you still there?
No, I'm done.
Yeah, I thought you broke that. Yeah, okay, thank you everybody for all your super chats, your donations, and becoming channel members and stuff like that, because it all really helps the channel tick along nicely. Don't forget, hit like on your way out. I'm going to do that right now. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe everything you can. Share us out. Share us out as much as you can. Share us out like Russell Brand shares out his shit. If you can do it, if you do it like a percentage of who does it, you'll
But that
be
hippie
just fine.
fuck, it's probably an outhouse the way he shares his shit, dirty prick.
Yeah, he's throwing me off now. Yeah, we'll see you all on Thursday, and stay chilly.
Remember, everybody, they shouldn't play with it in public because usually that leads to charges. Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.